Welcome to my anxiety corner. This is my makeup stand. It's my dresser and I just put my makeup on top of it. But this is where I get ready in the morning. And how do I do it with all of this mess? Well, it's more like an organized mess. I know where everything is, even though it's just kind of like piled up together. And every time I look at it, it stresses me out. But do I want to clean it? No, I don't. So it's just a vicious cycle. Today, we are going to clean it. I'm going to declutter and get rid of a lot of makeup that I don't even use anymore, and it'll be great. It'll be fine. And hopefully it will be a lot nicer to look at in the morning. So let's get to it. This is my everyday makeup, my Patrick Ta foundation, blush, contour, my brushes. I do have containers to hold my brushes, but I also have a bunch of brushes that I don't even use anymore. So the reason why I don't put my regular brushes that I do use in those is because it's jam-packed with brushes that I don't use anymore. I also have a bunch of perfumes that I need to get through. How long do perfumes last? Because I definitely have perfumes that I've had since probably high school or college, which is really bad, and I feel like I should not be using those anymore. And I don't, but I still have the bottles because I think it's a nice decor. I'm gonna need a trash bag for this. Trash. You're probably wondering, oh, how did it get this bad? Usually I'm very good about keeping my spaces clean and not leaving it a total complete disaster. But, I constantly just working all the time, and there are just some days where I can't get to cleaning everything like I want to. At least we're starting somewhere and we're finally getting to it. Eric and I are going to be out of town this weekend, so I really want to be able to come home to a clean, anxiety-free apartment. I guess I can go through makeup products that I had been influenced by that I did not love. First one being the House Labs foundation. I was really disappointed that I didn't like this because I saw so much hype over it and I really wanted to love it. Like, I still have it because I'm thinking one day my skin will be different and then it'll magically work. I know that's not how that works, but I still have it just in case, because you never know. This was probably my favorite purchase of 2023. It is this little hanger setup for my earrings. I think it is so adorable. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it holds all the earrings. I wish it had more little hangers. I don't even know where to buy like extra hangers for this thing. If anyone knows, let me know so I can buy more, because I do have a lot of earrings. Oh, this hurts my soul. The ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. Who else loved their lip glosses? This color specifically, Flying Horses, that I repurchased this so many times, but now they just don't sell this shade anymore. And also their lip glosses are very different. I use it very sparingly because I don't want to run out of it. It's very old, but I still use it because it's one of my favorite lip glosses and one of my favorite shades. Okay, I'm realizing I have more things that I do love, but that's only because I'm going through my like everyday pile right now. So the brushes that I'm loving right now are the Lunar Beauty by Manny MUA. I love him. I've been watching him since he lived in San Diego, And of course, like right when I moved to San Diego, I was like, oh my God, I hope I can run into him one day. And that was the year that he moved up to LA. It was very sad. I was like, oh, dang, that sucks. Oh wait, no, I do have some stuff that I did not like. The Rare Beauty tinted lip oils. These dried out my lips so bad. I don't like them. Don't waste your money on them. I love Rare Beauty. I love their products, but this disappointed me. These Say, I think that's how you pronounce it, Slip Tint and Sun Visor. These babies, you can tell they are empty, completely empty now. I love these. These are like my go-tos. Lashes. Listen, I will collect lashes, but will I ever use them? I used those lashes, the Kiss lashes, for Halloween last year? No, 2 years ago. Yeah, that was 2 years ago was the last time I used those lashes. And it's not that I don't want to, or I don't love them because they were great. It's just I do not have the patience, do not have the skill to be putting on fake lashes on a daily basis. Another thing about cleaning this space is just the amount of dog hair that's everywhere. My dog, as I'm filming this, is sleeping on the bed. I love her. She is my child. She is my everything, my soul dog, light of my life. But her hair gets everywhere. And I just don't know how to deal with it. I mean, I do know how to deal with it because I deal with it every day. Like, what am I going to do? Get rid of my dog? No, absolutely not. And as I'm saying this, I'm like picking dog hair off my face. And her hair just gets in my makeup, especially if I have like cream products. And I feel like every time I do my makeup, I'm picking dog hair out of my face. So are we all in agreement that full eyeshadow looks are making a comeback? I've been seeing it on TikTok, and I'm a millennial, so I grew up in, the full Anastasia brow, Urban Decay, full like dramatic eyeshadow looks. Like, give me a cut crease any day, even though I don't have the eyelid space for it. Another great beauty buy in 2023 were these, the In Beauty lip glazes. I mean, come on. They're just so good. I use the one cinnamon pretty much every single day. That thing is like to here. But this is the Vanilla Mint and the Merlot shades. I don't really use the Merlot one as much because the smell is a little like, how would I describe it? I mean, it smells like Merlot. It smells like wine. Oh, yes. The Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. And specifically in the color Rose Quartz. Look at that. It's so pretty. So soft and creamy, and the pigmentation is great, and it's so good. I honestly should use it more. How often are you supposed to wash your brushes? This is gonna sound so bad, but I know my brushes need to be cleaned once I start breaking out. It's so bad. It's so bad. When I start breaking out, like on places where I use my brushes often, so like around my forehead or like my temples or my cheeks when I use for like blush or bronzer, foundation, what have you, and I start breaking out in those areas, I'm like, oh, I should probably wash my brushes. It's disgusting. I know. I think we've established based on this that I am a like feral cat. My two favorite powders of just all time, the One Size Beauty and the Huda Beauty in Cherry Blossom. I mean, I think we all know how good these are. I don't even need to explain. Oh my gosh, this one. The Fenty Cream Blush in Drama Class, the purple one. I'm brown, clearly. And I thought, oh, a purple blush, that is so weird. I would never known that this on brown skin is perfection. Honestly, I don't know how old this is, so it's probably not the best to be putting on my skin right now, but it's just so pretty. Buff it out. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks so cute. Old lip glosses. Ooh, KVD Dazzle Stick. An electric bolt. I remember this having its moment. Oh my god, okay. Why don't I use this? This is so pretty. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the finish kind of reminds me of Pat McGrath shadows. I mean, if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on Pat McGrath stuff, this Dazzle Stick is nice. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see that, but it looks cute. I'm keeping that. Ooh, maybe I should get more shades. Another cream shadow stick that I forgot about. Bobbi Brown in Golden Bronze. Oh wait, that's nice too. It's like shopping in your own stash. I feel like by the end of this, I'm gonna have like a whole face of makeup. Oh my gosh, why don't I still use that Fenty cream blush? It looks so good. So the Makeup by Mario blush sticks. I also had the contour stick as well. Somewhere here, oh yeah, here. It wasn't pigmented enough for me. I feel like every time I had to blend it in, it would just disappear on my face. I don't know if that's just my skin being weird or whatever, but yeah, it didn't really work for me. And all of the palettes, I think my most used palette of 2023 was the Full Fantasy Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee palette. I love Manny, and I have, can you tell, I have so many of his palettes, and I have the Moon Prism blush palette as well. I think this might be my oldest perfume bottle. It's the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream, the blue one. It still smells really good. So if it's expired, I don't know, but I still use it. And I've had this one since like college. Yeah, college pretty much. As I'm sure many young ladies back in the day, were obsessed with Daisy. So I have, how many Daisy perfumes do I have? Oh, including the Daisy blue one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all loved. I use them a lot still. Now that I'm older, I've definitely gravitated towards more grown-up smells, fragrances. So definitely the YSL Libre, which one, however you say it. The intense one though is way better than the original one. And then also the Dior Jouer. I feel like I need to get the vacuum here. Oh, this is another good one. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium 2. Medium 2? I don't know. So I got this as like a free little birthday gift. I love the color so much. Yeah, that's good. But it's so expensive for a lipstick. I'm like, I'm just gonna savor it. So Eric, he also has his colognes over here. And I feel so bad because every morning he has to come over here and look at my mess to get to his cologne. And I know he's gonna be really excited to see how clean it is. Another thing I like to do, or I don't even say like to do, it's just I forget, is to throw the freaking boxes away. Yeah. Fenty powder, Islanding, of course, classic. Oh, another highlighter. Oh my gosh, the Jouer highlighter in Skinny Dip. Who remembers this? It's been that long since I've cleaned out my collection. Oh, and citrine. Oh, this was definitely used. This was loved. Oh my goodness, another oldie but goodie. The Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're all obsessed with that too. R.I.P. I can't tell if I look crazy right now, just from like the random makeup products I put on my face. I'm looking at myself in the mirror now. I'm like, oh, another oldie but goodie. Benefit blushes. This is in the one Tickle. Oh, it's actually a highlighter. I love products that say like a pinky gold. I think that's like my favorite description of makeup. Pinky gold. Pink with like gold shimmer. Now for the hardest part of this cleaning journey. Trying to decide which lip products need to go. Okay, the Rare Beauty lipsticks. These are good. I really do like these. I haven't used them in a while though, but I like this color. Support. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I've always worn warm tone shades in makeup like my entire life because that's kind of what is expected when you're Asian, that you just automatically kind of put in that warm category. And my whole life I'm like, why does my foundations always look so yellow on me? But if I tried something like more cool toned, it would be like white. It would look too white or like gray on me. So I was like, maybe I should do something more like neutral or olive toned. And when I went that route, that's when it clicked. Like, I don't have warm skin tone. I mean, I kind of do. I would say it's like a warm neutral. It's more neutral, but a little bit warm, if that makes sense. It's still confusing to me how it all works. Because there are some products, or there's some brands that I will be more warm in because it's labeled warm, but then in other brands, I'm more on the neutral olive side. Now, what's my favorite foundation that I've been wearing? The YSL All Hours foundation. This one, ride or die. I've worn this baby in smoldering heat. I've worn it in the cold. I've worn it through everything, and it just works perfectly. It's my favorite foundation of all time, and I will always wear it. I will always continue to purchase it. Everyday uses should be closer to this side. Just This is probably one of my favorite beauty products of all time. It's the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut. This, as a lip liner, just does things to me. It's perfection. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break because it's been an hour already and this camera needs to be charged, so I will be back after this camera is completely charged. Okay, bye. And we're back. The camera's charged, mic is charged, we're good to go. Getting back into cleaning. This stuff, the Moroccan Oil Night Body Serum, is so good if you just want to feel super moisturized at nighttime. I love a good body oil. I have skin like a dinosaur, so I'm very, my skin is like scaly sometimes, like that's how dry my skin is. So I'm very picky when it comes to finding moisturizers or body oils, because most of the time my skin will just like immediately soak it up, and then it just feels like I'm not wearing any more lotion and my skin is dry again. So I don't know if that means that I need to be putting on more lotion, or I need to find a better body moisturizer. I'm really happy that I started a YouTube channel because I've been wanting to do it for so long. I've been watching YouTube since forever. Back in the J Loves Mac 1 days, I don't know if you remember her or not, but that was my girl. I was like, oh my gosh, a Filipina on YouTube, what? I loved her channel. And then, you know, with Bethany Moda, I still to this day watch Remy Cruz and Alicia Marie. I love them so much. And I never thought I would have basically the balls to like start a YouTube channel. I'm super self-conscious. I have this like crippling fear of like what people will say about me and what they might think about me. But after years of therapy, I'm absolutely in a better place mentally, emotionally, and I'm just more confident in myself. And I truly believe like it's never too late to start something that you're passionate in. And going back to being insecure and being worried about what people think, after going to therapy and just learning to be more confident in myself, I don't know how to explain it. There was just this kind of like mental switch in my mind where it was like, I'm creating for me. I don't care if like one or two or nobody sees these videos. It brings me joy and it brings me happiness. Like when I was editing the first couple of vlogs, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like I had so much fun doing it. And it's just something that brings me joy to do creatively. I think I've been working full-time at companies for like 10 plus years. Like I really started in college working for these media companies and tech companies, and which never really gave me the creative freedom that I really wanted. You know, there's so many rules and regulations and and guidelines to follow when you work for a company, and I needed something that was more fulfilling for me. When you're working a regular 9 to 5, it can get pretty monotonous and kind of never ending. I was working a corporate job before the job that I'm in now, and I was just so miserable because it was, you know, a really big company, and I thought, this is what I thought I wanted. You know, I'm finally at the pinnacle of my career working at a super big corporate company, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna climb the corporate ladder, I'm gonna do all these things. And then I got there and it wasn't fulfilling for me at all, and I couldn't be creative, and I was just doing very mundane tasks every day, and it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So I left that job and I joined another startup where I'm at now, which I love. It's a really fun job. I think I like the people that I work with. I like being able, I like the flexibility to work from home. I do have to go into the office sometimes, but not very often, which is nice. But all in all, I think being able to start this channel and really just feed my creative soul, I think has been like the highlight of my 2023. And I'm just really excited to see what I do in 2024. Starting with cleaning my makeup area. Wow, look at that. We did it, friends. Everything is clean, dusted, for the most part, dog hair free. So yeah, that's today's video. Thanks for taking the time to watch this and clean with me and shop my stash, and yeah, for just hanging out and listen to me vent. All right, see you guys in the next one. Bye.